Hello, I'm Louise Gava, the CCA project leader for MEGA, the Municipal Electric and Gas Alliance. Community Choice Aggregation, CCA, is a bulk electricity purchasing program for residents and small businesses. CCA localizes energy decision-making. Through the power of bulk purchasing and competition, CCA can offer better rates, price stability and budget certainty, access to 100% renewable electricity, and combat the predatory practices of energy telemarketers and door-to-door sales. CCA is an opt-out program. That means all automatically eligible participants are automatically included unless you choose to opt out. If you've chosen a supplier other than National Grid, you will not automatically be included in the CCA. That said, you're welcome to join. CCA is about choice. As a community, when we work together, we're able to offer additional choices. We hope you'll join this community-wide conversation about our energy future. To learn more, to ask questions, and to find out about upcoming meetings in your community, visit us online at www.megacca.org or on Facebook at Mega Energy NY. Thanks. Hello, I'm Louise Gava, the CCA project leader for MEGA, the Municipal Electric and Gas Alliance, and I'm sitting with David VanLuven, Supervisor of Bethlehem. We're here to have a conversation about Community Choice Aggregation, CCA.
So let's start with, could you tell us how the CCA price will compare with the National Grid price?
Sure, so National Grid's price changes every month. It goes up and down. The CCA price will be the same price per kilowatt hour every month for the term of the contract. And the term of the contract will be 2 to 3 years. And so what this means is because the CCA has a fixed price, there will be price stability and budget certainty. So a few years ago, last winter, when we had some of those polar vortexes and the price spike, that won't be happening with CCA.
Nice. So, but how can we possibly get a better deal when National Grid already serves many more customers than we would have in the capital region CCA?
Sure. So the way National Grid purchases electricity, they purchase it as you need it. And then they have to pass the full cost of that expense of purchasing electricity on to the residential customer. With CCA, we're able to purchase the electricity in advance, and because we're doing that, we're actually able to choose from various options and pick the lowest price for the supply.
Nice. So I think a lot of us know people that have had bad experiences with energy suppliers. How will this be any different?
Sure. So CCA creates a community-wide conversation about electricity. And both through formal education opportunities, we'll be having meetings in your municipality and other municipalities soon. Yep. And then residents talking to each other, we start to really realize what are those deals that are just too good to be true. So there's this elevation of the conversation. But on top of that, MEGA, we're energy experts and we're negotiating the contract. So we're making sure there's no termination fee. We're making sure there will not be increases in price. So all of those things are worked into the structure of CCA. And finally, I'm going to take this moment to remind residents that the CCA, no one from the municipality or MEGA or National Grid will ever come door to door selling you electricity. So we're not going door to door knocking on your door selling electricity. And then the other thing I will tell you is don't give out your account number. Unless this is someone that you called or that you're seeking out, don't give out your account number. They don't need your account number. So those are just a couple things to help prevent some of those predatory practices.
Good advice. Thank you. Why does CCA have to be opt-out?
Sure. So because it's an opt-out program, we're able to get the benefit of the bulk purchase. So everyone participating together allows us to get a better price because there's so many participants.
And will everyone be automatically enrolled?
Yes. So the way CCA works is really about choice. And so all of your automatically eligible customers will be participating. Those who have already chosen a supplier other than National Grid, they get to keep their choice, so they will not be automatically participating. In addition, any customer, say they've had a bad experience with an energy supplier in the past and they've put a block on their account, they will not be automatically participating. However, all of those individuals can opt in and join the program. And the important thing for all residents to know is you can opt out at any time for no cost.
So it's really just more choice for everyone.
It's absolutely more choice. That's what CCA just adds, additional choice.
I like
exactly.
it. So, Louise, can people participate in CCA if they already have rooftop solar panels or if they're part of a community solar subscription?
Absolutely. Community solar, rooftop solar, any community renewables, CCA works with all of them, and CCA also works with budget billing.
Oh. And we don't have a lot of solar or wind power facilities in Bethlehem. Where would our renewable energy be coming from?
Sure. So when we build renewable energy assets around New York State, obviously the developers are putting those assets where it's most efficient, where they can produce the electricity at the lowest cost. And so they're not necessarily in your community, although there may be some solar projects coming into your community. But the way electricity for renewable sources is generated, whether it be from hydro or wind or solar, when you produce an electron, you actually really produce two things. You produce the physical electron that goes into the wire and just travels to the closest, place where it's needed.
Yep.
And then you produce the environmental benefit of that electron, which is called a renewable energy certificate, or a REC. And what we can actually do is we can buy that renewable energy certificate and we can put it, then attach it to our physical electrons that we're already using here,
Yeah.
and then it actually counts as renewable.
So it's complicated, but it works.
It's complicated, but it works.
So how can I support the development of renewable energy through a CCA?
Sure. So CCA is a new market in New York State. And what we're really doing right now is we're building the market, we're building the confidence in these renewable energy developers. Because once they know that CCAs exist and they're able to adequately purchase power, then they'll have confidence to build these assets and to sell us their electricity.
So it's not only giving us renewable energy, it's creating a market so we get more of it and can protect our communities and the environment for the future.
Absolutely, and I have to thank you, your town, and all of the residents who are participating in this program for being early adopters and really helping change the conversation about our energy future.